Boy, oh!
Yeah, what up, man?
We got another one.
You out here finally.
Had to run down on my Sumner Connect.
Finally, you out here now. Let's
Y'all know what the fuck is up.
everything good. This ours. We
Mayo!
eating like key food out
Fuck
here.
is up, boy?
You good?
Talk to him, baby.
I've got a good foundation, cause I came up from the concrete. Not supposed to win by nature, cause I came up from the concrete. There ain't nothing holding me back. You're never gonna push me off track. Cause I got a good foundation,
Cause I came
up from the concrete.
I'm from Tongas, y'all know that. Capitol building, where y'all niggas bought them O's at. Looking for your bitch, 8 Main, where the hoes at. Your baby mom's with us, why you think she ain't called back? We had it lit, not just the 1st to the 5th. Free my nigga Meisty, y'all know the flow on the 6th. Y'all niggas couldn't come through, really matter who you with. All that shit I move, I still never seen a brick. Gotta be careful, niggas not who they pretend to be. Can't die now because my daughter won't remember me. Still got a lot of ops, I'm copping more artillery. I refuse to let these niggas make me a memory. I'm not feeling your energy, better keep calm. Make it rain bullets, don't get caught up in the storm. Think I care about y'all feelings, then y'all niggas dead wrong. If my Aunt Tanya was alive, I would've been on.
I've got a good foundation, cause I came up from the concrete. Not supposed to win by nature, cause I came up from the concrete. There ain't nothing holding me back. You're never gonna push me off track. Cause I got a good foundation,
Cause I came
up from the concrete.
They say they gon' catch me slipping, nigga, I doubt it. Plus I'd rather get caught with it than caught without it. Niggas know I've been this way since public housing. All my niggas mastered the P's, we bout it. I don't care if you just want a couple ounces. You say it's all there, well I still gotta count it. Gotta make sure them numbers right like an accountant. You good everywhere, why it ain't nobody vouching? I'm good in the A, y'all niggas better check my bio. If I feel away, I'ma call my nigga Mayo. He gon' chase you down like the nigga playing Kyle. Don't play when it's beat, wrap you up like a gyro. Since it's drama, then one of y'all niggas get in touch. Free the scene, all they seen was he hopped in a black truck. Not feeling how I'm moving, don't care cause niggas butt. You know the slogan, if you don't like it, then grip up.
I've got a good foundation, cause I came up from the concrete. Not supposed to win by nature, cause I came up from the concrete. There ain't nothing holding me back. You're never gonna push me off track. Cause I got a good foundation,
Cause I came
up from the
I'm
concrete.
Tim Zorn in the Georgia summer. Red clay on the strap. Turn George into curious runner. I do what I will and wanna. Blame it on my house. Driven by circumstances of my surroundings. Understanding how I came up. It wasn't easy though. Eyes closed on my mom's called my VZ fro. We never had Easter clothes, would always eat Easter dinner. Pray the heat reach the top floor when them project winners. You can't derail us. You dealing with mixed breeds. There's guys out here on track like a quick weed. You mix these with some non-felons up from the bottom. On the count, I tried to tell them I got them. They tried to box us out, guess we supposed to lose. Slam dunk on them fools off the rebound, postal move. If I gotta choose, either do or I'ma die. Before I jump ship, I'ma sink or I'ma stop. Or I'ma try.
I've got a good foundation, cause I came up from the concrete. Not supposed to win by nature, cause I came up from the concrete. There ain't nothing holding me back. You're never gonna push me off track. Cause I got a good foundation,
Cause I came
up from the concrete.
Boy, oh, shit crazy, Mayo.
Wow.
Remember when I was on that ground, couldn't get up.
You out here though.
Now we got houses built from the ground up.
You out here.
It's lit,
The
man.
market good. We invested. We
Tongas
invested.
to Sumner,
It's litty.
Charlotte to the A.
Invested.
Let's get it.
5B.
Boy, oh,
Yeah, what up, man?
we got another one.
And welcome to another session of Social Therapy. And I'm your host, Nikki Jean. And with me, as you know, is Kane. What's good, Kane?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Arnold, live, hugging. What's up, Rich? What's up, Nick? I'm in the building again. What's good?
All right. I don't really have no announcements or anything like that. Not for right now. So what I'm going to do is before we go into this, I just need you guys to subscribe. If you're new and you're listening and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe. It's free. And make sure you hit the bell on the side so you can receive all notifications for when we go live and when our rebroadcasts go up. Along with subscribing, please don't hesitate to comment and share these episodes or these sessions if you think that what we talked about might have resonated with anybody you know or just yourself, you know. Okay, so you already know how it goes. I got the jar next to me, and I'm gonna go in here and pick up two random topics, or two random quotes rather. If we get a blank, we could talk about what we want.
Yeah.
And if we talk about, I mean, if I pull out something that's kind of cut and dry, we always have the option to go back in and pick something else.
Yeah, for some reason, we always end up talking about what we want to, though. Anyway.
Yeah, but I tell you, I mean, I try to, because people don't want to go on their own. I really try to make this something like what a therapy session is really like. You can't, you don't have to go in and plan. You don't plan at all, and you could start off talking about one thing, but I swear it just all comes back around anyway. It all comes full circle, whatever the hell you talk about.
But that's how conversations are anyway. Like,
yes,
that's what it should be.
Yeah, I didn't want to sit here and really plan for this show. You know, I don't want to do that. All right, so here's the first one. It says, honest feelings and bad timing make the most painful combination.
Ouch.
And then the second one is, I'm cool as hell, not friendly. There's a difference. Ooh, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
All right. Which one you want to go with?
We'll start with the cool as hell, not friendly thing. I like that one.
All right, cool. So the quote is, again, folks, then if you're this type of person and you have some insight, or you have some thoughts about your differences between you being cool and you know, yet not friendly, then don't hesitate to call in. But this is definitely a me thing. Like, it sounds like me. So the quote again is, I'm cool as hell, not friendly. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you consider yourself? Cool as hell, friendly, or both?
I'm cool as hell, not friendly. All day. And it, you know, it doesn't, I mean, it's not easy too, because I don't have that friendly face. But at the time, like, that's how you narrow down the traffic that come your way. You know what I'm saying? So that's totally me all day. Like, I have like a ton of associates. You know what I'm saying? But I have very few friends. So, I mean, I think that's the way it should be anyway. Because you remember, like, back in high school, you'd be extra popular. You got everybody.
Yeah.
You got everybody, you know, around you and everything. And, you know, by the end of high school, it whittled down and everybody done talks a whole bunch of shit about you. You know what I mean? So you end up being with less friends anyway. And I just think it's more natural that way. You can't focus on many things at once. So.
Yeah. I mean, I usually believe in just keeping the circle small, but it's, you know, but even in that small circle, let's just say, you know, there's about 5 people in my circle. It's actually, like, on a personal level, there's actually way less than 5 people in my circle. But within those 5 people, those 5 people are resourceful. They have connections. You know, they know how to do a lot of shit. So, you know, within my small circle, we're able to get things done. So, yeah, you don't need a whole bunch of people. It's just more people you got to keep your fucking eye on. And, you know, and it's just, I mean,
more personalities.
Yeah, more personalities. So it's just something I choose not to do it. But me personally, yes, I am cool as hell. Not friendly. And even in the streets, like, I just be like, sometimes I try to like, what makes me think about when random people say good morning. Me saying good morning back doesn't necessarily mean, I don't do it because I'm cool as hell, but I mean, I do it because it's polite. And, you know, I gotta think real quick about certain things like that because I used to just operate with the resting bitch face and I just move through the streets. You know, I'm one of those people that like when you like, well, people would try desperately to make eye contact with me. I I look straight ahead, like tunnel vision when I walk, shit like that. But I mean, because I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to be too friendly. I'm trying to put it into a little bit of perspective in my real world. Because sometimes when people say, "Oh, good morning," I do think real quick in my head, "Am I being too friendly by saying good morning?"
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
should I just keep it moving? Because look, I live in New York. All
Hmm.
right, you don't know the intentions of people most of the time.
Right.
Sometimes it could be a good morning, but for the needy and thirsty, it could just be a gateway to continuously bug you. So am I gonna step in this trap by saying good morning?
I
Will
mean,
I be able to keep on fucking going after I
yo,
say it?
how do you know off the rip if somebody's gonna be that category of person?
You don't know, because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I say good morning. It could be, I mean, a complete and just it could be a homeless person. I say good morning,
Hmm.
and I say good morning back. You know,
Okay.
I do it, but I mean, for that split second, there's always a thought in my mind that's like, you know, is the conversation is it gonna end here? Is it gonna be just a good morning? But lately, it has just been good morning. It's like, why not? Especially if it's like a senior, you know, or elder, and they're just. Yeah, but sometimes it could be annoying too. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
front. Like I
Yeah, 'cause
love
I know
old
there's a lot of
people.
old men out there that's going to try to stick up a conversation for other intentions too. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's like what the fuck do I have time for today? You know. So now, I mean, now what I try and do is I just move swiftly, right?
Hmm.
So you could say good morning right as I'm passing you. You're able to look me in my face and say good morning. I look at you, and I might crack a smile. I usually
Hmm.
wait like 5 seconds until I'm like a good enough amount past, and then I
Hmm.
turn back and say, "Oh, hey, good morning," and
Okay.
I
Okay.
that way you can't stop in
That's some
front of
real
me.
asshole shit, you know.
But it
At
just be
that
depending
point, you
on what
don't
I'm in the
know who
mood
you
for.
saying good morning at.
Or like I'll wait, or sometimes like I know I heard you the first time,
Hmm.
and they say Miss, I said good morning, but I'm just waiting until I pass you, and then I turn around, I'm like, hey, good morning. I'm
Wow.
sorry, I didn't. I'm in my own world, man. I didn't even hear you. Good morning, all right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know, because just because I never know, and if it's like first thing in the morning, like,
You
I'm not.
you gonna run into one of them dudes that like the jog after chicks.
Say it again.
I said you gonna run into a dude that like the jog after chicks.
There was a dude in the
Like,
store yesterday like that. He's like, you know, I be just real corny, inappropriate. I mean, like I've seen him in the store before, and I hear the way he speaks, especially to females. Not that he's trying. Maybe to him, he think he's being real, but I mean, it just comes off as corny and just, you know, I don't want to say disrespectful, not disrespectful, just I guess just inappropriate. Just inappropriate. It's just certain things that you don't say to women, certain questions you don't ask, certain shit is
mm,
this is none of your business. So
right,
I mean,
right.
we in the store. He's like, oh, I see you all the time. Yeah, when I come in the store, I see people, you know, a lot. I like to you know, I like to, you know who I'm talking to. I like to just, and I'm like, nigga, like
Oh,
I see the same people in the store every day. I don't feel compelled to ask them what the fuck their name is. I don't care that
you work
much.
there? There?
He don't work. He just some dude that comes in, you know,
Mm,
talks big shit like he's some kind of personal trainer. This and that. He tried to get into a whole conversation with me
mm,
about Dr. Sabi and shit like that. I'm looking at him like he's stupid. I'm like, I hope this nigga don't think he's sitting here enlightening me.
right, right,
Like as
right.
if, you know what I'm saying? Like he put me on or some shit. Like I'm supposed to be like, oh, he's so smart. Nigga, please. Like, Like, tell me something I don't. I tell you, I watch Dr. Sebi all the time. I said I have his nutritional chart right in my phone. I said I might at the end of the day, on certain things still do what I want, but
Right.
I'm conscious of what's out there. I said, yeah, I gotta go. And he said, yeah, I'm gonna see you. I'm just like, I hope not. But
Well, I mean, if you frequent the store, I'm pretty sure you're
oh yeah,
gonna get it.
store runs all day. I got yeah. When I walk in there, they go, "Oh, sweet chocolate."
Mm.
That's what they call me when I come to the store, sweet chocolate. So
Let me
like
ask you this though.
mm-hmm,
In regard to the topic though,
mm-hmm.
how do you handle people who feel like they're closer to you than you are to them? Because you know what I'm saying? Like when you have to break it down to them that you're cool as fuck, but you're not friendly. Like, how do you handle that?
I guess you gotta friend zone the friend zone.
Mm. How you do that?
Like we could be cool, we could be friendly, but it's probably certain areas of life I won't share with you. It's probably certain places I won't go with you.
Mm.
Um, I mean that's pretty much an associate,
Well,
right?
you
I
know
mean,
what?
but you're asking how do I a person that may think they're in deeper than
Yeah,
me, then
like when
I
you
mean,
come to that crossroad,
but how do you know they think that?
when it be like,
Like I
yo,
don't.
they be like, yo, Nick, I thought they invite you somewhere or something like that. Oh, yo, Nick, would you like to be the godmother of my child? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Some,
like nah. Listen, that's a big responsibility,
mm,
and I don't at this. I don't even know if people even really understand what that means anymore.
nah, they
Like,
don't.
when if something in the day and age we live in, if something happens to me,
Yep.
or if something happens to this child's father, you're making a vow to take this kid in like it's your own. Like you have to
Yeah.
step in and be this parent. I'm trusting you to do that. So if I don't feel that close to you to do that, then I'm not gonna do that.
Let me. But what?
Mhm,
But why is that though? Like, I mean, God forbid I have a child and I should die, right?
mhm.
And I'm gonna pick somebody outside of my family to take my place. I don't know
I
about
mean,
that.
you said pick somebody in your family to take your place.
Outside of my family, because
But
Godfather is a God.
your family is your family. I mean, some people still do. Some people still would make like their sister a godmother or their brother a godfather. But I
Mm,
guess, I mean, let's keep it real. You don't necessarily choose your family neither. I mean, like, no, you don't choose your relatives. Excuse
true,
me. You
true.
don't choose your relatives. You can choose your family. So your whole family just might not be shit, or you might not see anybody in your family that you would trust enough. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You you just maybe you just don't exactly want to raise your kids the way you were raised, so you don't want to do that. And it could just
Mm,
also be like in your head, you're like, okay, that's his grandmother, that's his aunt, that's his uncle, you know so they're gonna be in the kid's life regardless. So maybe you want to choose, a close friend or something like that. I mean, it's all kinds of methods to the madness. But I mean,
right, right.
I chose somebody outside of my relatives to be my son's godfather. So, and that's because she's, nurturing and caring, and she has hope and faith. She's grounded.
Right,
She's
right, right.
smart. You know what I'm saying? She's consistent. So
Yeah, you get to see these people in action, like, and really
yeah,
judge their character closer than you would relative, more likely.
and I've known her for over 10 years. So you know, I trust her. I trust her with my life. Shit. So that's a no brainer.
For me, like, if somebody tells me like, "Yo, I thought we was cooler than we were," I'm gonna be like, I, honestly, I don't think I've ever had that issue because I don't really. friend too many people, but
Who's gonna say that though? What is this? What is the breaking point that that somebody says, "Wait, bro"?
nah, you
I
might
thought we
have
were.
turned them down. You might have turned them down for something that that was sentimental to them. That could have been it. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
So exactly, right? So
Yeah.
that they be like, oh yo, but this means a lot to me. You like, well, I don't really care. I don't really care that much with what means something
So,
to you.
so, so,
Hmm. Start looking
yeah.
away and shit.
Let me call you back.
Not that one. Not that one, yo.
Oh shit, let me call you right back. Hold on, you going? I
Oh.
can't hear you. Let me call you back. Let me call you.
Freeze the video chat. So, like,
No, I never. I swear. I mean, I never had that situation because I don't know. Everybody just know their place, and think about it like this. It's just like
mm,
in any relationship. Um, it's about the time that you invest. So if you don't invest that amount of time, then I think you're pretty much okay. But it could be people that you talk to every day,
mhm.
and it could be some people that you talk to one in the blue. I think those people that you talk to one in the blue, I think they probably know what it is. I would like
Well,
if I wouldn't call and ask you for no favors. I wouldn't the most I'll probably do is call you for insight.
mhm.
You know, that's about it. But and it could change. It could change. I could go from being cool as hell with you to friends. I could do that.
Well,
But it
that's the
just
way it should progress, though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it just it depends on how you move while we being cool as hell. It just
Mhm.
depends. And I, because really, when I meet you, you're just a body. You're just a person. So now I'm looking to see about your character, your morals, your values. I'm looking at all of that. I'm looking at how you problem solve. I'm looking at, what I'm saying. I'm looking at what things I would want in a friend because potentially I could be in trouble and I need somebody on my side that
Mhm.
thinks a
Right,
certain way
right,
or
right.
know, what I'm saying, knows how to think. They're thorough. They're reliable. Like I'm looking for all of that before I even call you a friend. So I mean, it's levels to all this shit. But I'm definitely cool as hell. Cool as hell. I will talk to anybody. Like I'll vibe with you. You know, but friendly to me is more like it's friendly. Oh, you gotta pee? Come in and use my bathroom.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Damn.
But
That's
that
the
could
only
be
one that I could really
cordial.
put.
That could be cordial
Hell,
too,
no, no, no,
though.
no, 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 no. You're putting your raw black ass on the same toilet that I use. That
Yeah, but
in my
you know how
personal
many
space.
people will run as soon as the person leaves the house, run and do everything that they need to do, sanitize that whole area. Like, yo, all right.
Nah, I'm good. You know why? And I'm gonna tell you why. This ties for me because I have a bigger thing going on. As far as like just protecting my energy and shit like
Right.
that. So even for me that's too friendly too because once you walk through my doors, I don't know what you about,
Hmm.
and you could leave some shit in here that affects the whole mood of my crib, and I can't have that.
This
I
is
can't
true.
I can't have that. You ever just been home but not really? When I first moved in, I could not call it home. Like I was glad that I had my own, but I never wanted to be here. It was just something about in here that was just dark. It was just
Hmm.
it was just I just couldn't think clearly. I couldn't. It was just I don't know. The air just wasn't clear in here.
So you went
And
and
then
got
I
some sage and all that,
I
and did
did
some
I did
cleansing. Yeah.
I did after, but I have a friend that I mean they talked about him for years, talked about his family for years. Oh, they into this, they do Santa Maria, they do. So I'm like, whatever. So I see him one day on the street. It was late, and he said no. And this is any guy, most guys that I know. Where you
Mm.
going? Home. Why are you by yourself? Oh, I just ran to go do this. Okay, no, I'm gonna walk you. And it was one of those nights. He said, I'm gonna walk you. He said, you live close enough from where I used to live, so I said, I'm gonna walk you all the way. So he came around the corner. We was headed towards the block. We came around the corner. As soon as he got in front of my house, he started acting weird. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? He said, nothing. I'm just gonna stand right here. And I'm like, you don't have to come into nothing, but you don't gotta like stand damn near in the street. And he's like, no, 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 I'm just gonna stand right here. He said, I don't know what's going on in your house, but it's dark. And I already felt this. My intuition was telling me there was something, not right. But
Yeah,
when
I wouldn't have
he
let
said
you
it, and I
go.
was
I
no,
wouldn't let you go in there.
but I know. Okay, I know who. Like, this is a family house. Like, this is we own it, so I know who was here before me. I don't know what kind of shit they was into, because they was here before I was born. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of years to do a lot of shit. And I know for a fact that somebody died in here too. One of my family members' friends died in here too. I don't know what fucking energy they left in here.
You
So
Haitian
I'm
this time,
sure,
right?
huh?
You Haitian this time, right?
Haitian?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. I'm Native American. I'm not Haitian.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought you had Haitian in you, but nah.
No, no,
I
no.
was
He
about
this guy was Spanish. So the guy who told me this, he's Spanish, and I think the shit freaked him out so bad that he stopped. Not this situation, but I think he just was tired of
to.
being. I think he was just tired of it, and so he went to Christianity. Like, I mean, that's
Mm.
cool. I'm probably the last person he helped. I'm glad he did that, because I went and did what he said. I burnt the shit, and he said you try to do it first of the year, every year. I mean, New Year's, when the ball drops, try to do it. You want to not even just shade. It's I don't know what the fuck that what was called. But it's one was to cleanse your aura, one was to
Mm.
prevent bad energy from coming to you, and the other one was the strength to see that bad energy coming. So
Mm.
one that makes you more in tune, one that protects you, and then one that cleanses whatever was already in here. So he told me to take it and smoke it out around the doorway, around each walkway, shit like that. But I did it, and it it felt better. It felt better. But I just knew that, me, without having any knowledge of any of that at the time, I knew I didn't feel right in here. So I'm glad at least I got that taken care of.
Yeah, those instincts are
But
key. I know that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. People always ask me, oh, so what you gonna listen to, your heart or your mind? I'm like, neither. Your mind plays tricks on you, and feelings are temporary. You gotta trust your gut. Your gut, when there's something that's going on and you feel it in your gut, you can't eat, you can't sleep. Like, that shit is
Hmm.
concrete. It's just so,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
it makes you sick. You know what I'm saying? That you know this, so you have this strong feeling, and
Well, I mean,
so.
they do, scientifically speaking, they do call your stomach your second brain too. So that could
I heard that
correlate with
recently.
that. So yeah.
I heard that recently. I remember when I first realized that, I thought I was so fucking deep. I was like, I don't trust my mind or my heart. And because I remember when I first said it, I was like, ooh, I never thought about that. I'm like, well, they tell you, listen to your gut for a reason. You have these gut feelings, but
Hmm.
you know, think about how many times a day you change your fucking mind, or like you could like
Yeah,
sometimes.
exactly.
Sometimes I'm all pumped in my brain, like, yeah, I want to have a conversation with this person, and then by the time night falls, I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm not gonna do that, or you just like I said, feelings are so temporary. You feel, one thing 1 minute, and it's just so easy to get out those feelings. So
I
that's
mean,
just
for
what it
some
is.
people, me personally, if I send out certain feelings, they're not trivial feelings. I plan on having them a long time. You know what I'm saying? So that way I kind of like give people multiple chances and stuff like that to kind of redeem themselves. But I understand complete what you're saying though.
I mean, like, I just, heart, a feeling. I just. Mm-mm. I just can't because I know like I've went from super angry to content in a matter of an hour. I wasn't, you know, angry. I know I wasn't gonna be angry for life, but I also know it's also not the wisest time to be making any decisions.
It's extremely, extremely correct. Cause
You know what I'm saying? You can't trust it. Like, gosh. All right. So yeah, for me that wraps it up. I'm cool as hell, not friendly. There's a
mm,
difference. It's 1:30. That's why I'm just trying to move this along.
no, I don't
We
mind
already
that.
know. I mean, I'm not. I'm cool. I'm cool. If you tell me you gotta use the bathroom, I'll walk you to McDonald's. But you will not.
Oh, you
But
would
I'm
walk
not
them to
friendly.
McDonald's? Honestly,
Yes,
that's a friend right there.
because we, no, 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 because we cool. I'm cool. I could take a walk. Yeah, we can just
You
take
like,
a
yo,
walk.
you just go down the street, take a left, 2 blocks there.
Right. But you're not gonna sit your black naked ass on my toilet.
Mhm.
Nah, nah, not until I don't even.
Is
I'll even
is
be.
hold on, one question. Is cool loaning money?
It's cool loaning money. No.
Nah, it's friendship, right?
Yes.
I hear that. All right, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. You ain't loaning no goddamn money. You ain't loaning no money. Yeah, friend. That's more friendship. Or you at least have an investment with the person, or not in a larger sense, but I mean, just you have some type of relationship before I be giving you money. A relationship that you could trust, a business relationship maybe, or but not just because I got it and we cool.
All right, I hear
Nah,
that.
not all the time. You might want to write out a little contract or something and say you can get your money
Wow,
back. You might
this
want to get
interest
your
rate.
money. I don't know, because if you just cool passing out money and you don't know my intentions yet, I'm gonna go, yo, this nigga right here, yo, all you gotta do is be cool. He can give you whatever you want.
You got people coming to you like the Godfather out here, like.
I heard you was mad cool. Could I get like 5 G's?
Oh yes, I'm
Mm.
cool. Better have my money though.
Word. All right. So the second one was honest feelings and bad timing make the most painful combination. Have
Mm.
you have you ever said some shit at the wrong time and got the right shit at the wrong time and it just was a bad outcome?
I don't ever think. See, this is me. I don't ever think the right thing is ever said at the wrong time. Maybe the delivery might need some tweaking or something like that, but when you deliver the truth, even when people get mad, in hindsight, they're always going to respect you and see you as somebody with integrity. They won't stay mad at you for long, unless it was something you were like honest about, something dirty you did to them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole different ball game, though.
Okay. So if I hmm, okay. If a friend tells me I need to have an abortion, or
Mm.
no, because that's situational. No. If a friend tells me, hey, I'm going through a miscarriage and it's really painful, and I really wanted this child. It's my first time being pregnant, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
Mm.
Is this still the right time for me to be like, hey, well, another news, I'm pregnant, about 6 months now, baby's doing fine, it's okay.
Ooh.
Is that the right
Uh,
time?
I mean, that's kind of changing the focus of what the conversation is about. Like
No, but I
that,
asked you.
yeah.
I asked you, is there a wrong time to say
Yes,
something like that?
yes, yes, yes. That's wrong. But but I don't think that has to do with anything honest about the person who's coming to you about the miscarriage. You feel me? Like the way I interpreted the post is, you know, somebody, if you and somebody have an understanding or a closeness about you, and they ask you a question and you're just, yo, boom, it's just like that. Or you come clean about something or something like that.
All right, so let's come up with a situation. All right, first of all, this would probably be a perfect time for anybody who wants to call in. Have you ever gave your honest feelings? Um, maybe you gave your honest feelings to a person that you thought you would have a relationship with. Let's just say you thought it was more than what it was, and you might have said something like, "Yo, I'm in love with you. I just, I don't want to do this thing no more. I just want to be
Right. Hmm.
exclusive or something like that." And then you told them, and I don't
Ooh,
know,
yeah.
bad timing. I don't know. Maybe a person said, "Well, I don't know what could be bad. I'm moving. I'm moving to Russia or some shit. I don't like. I don't know." So honest feelings. I mean, telling them you. I don't know.
Well, I
whatever,
got it.
whatever, whatever
I have a
situation
situation.
is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a situation. So people shall remain will remain nameless. So if you're listening, I'm sorry. But so I had a friend, not an associate, whatever. I had a friend that, you know, has a child and stuff like that. And, you know, birthday was coming up and stuff. Baby moms are stressing. You know, he wants to be able to, buy her things and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, well, if you got a job, you know what I mean? You
Wait,
see,
wait,
I
wait,
was
wait, wait,
like,
wait, wait.
you
Wait,
know,
you said you had a friend,
yes.
and you said birthday was coming up.
Nah, his
What
child's birthday was coming
his
up.
child's birthday was coming up. Okay,
Right.
okay.
And he was kind of stressing about not being able to get her things and how
Okay.
money shouldn't be important and blah blah blah. I was like, well, these are her formative years, and you kind of want to show that a man should provide for his child, and maybe you should get a job. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Straight up, and it kind of caused a little friction because didn't want to hear that, even though I'm pretty sure he knew that that would kind of fix the issue. But
Hmm.
the fact that somebody outside of him is saying it and notices, because that's kind of like saying, yo, you're lazy. That's how somebody's going to, or you're a bad dad, or the way they interpret it is going to cause them to be upset.
Well, why wasn't he working?
He was collecting for a little bit, got comfortable.
Okay.
You can't live off that.
No. So that's it. You just got comfortable with collecting.
Yo, you know how many people, listen, you know how many people, listen, it's no secret. I had a medical issue. I had to have a transplant, whatever.
Hmm.
So I had to be on disability for a while. I
Hmm.
can't lie, yo. I cannot lie. I can see how people can get complacent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have been here collecting over, but
Exactly. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
quite a while
You
ago.
you learn to stretch and you learn to be cool with certain shit because
Hmm.
when that bell ring, that money going to drop. You know what I'm saying? So you're good. So I understand that, but when you have mouths to feed,
Hmm.
you got to snap out of that.
I would always say I think the biggest thing when it comes to kids, I think that the biggest thing you could do is be there, um, because until they're old enough to actually ask you for anything, they just looking for you. They just want you to be there when they want a hug, and like my son will randomly, give me a hug. He'll just stop playing, come give me a hug. Or if I'm sitting quiet for too long, he'll come up, kiss me on the forehead, you
Mm.
know, or
Listen,
like, hold on, we do shit like that for each other. So they don't. It ain't really about money at first.
hmm
Um, but the biggest thing with kids is shit happens.
Exactly.
It's just a lot of unpredictable shit.
Some predictable shit too, though, because I don't know about New York or anything, but these kids gotta wear uniforms. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
gotta
but they
wear
be giving you
uniforms,
discounts on that stuff. Like you can go to
right?
cookies,
But
and I
if
mean that shit is not expensive.
nah, but what I'm saying is, you as a parent should be able to assist with the other parent. And
Yeah.
me personally as a man, I gotta bring the bread home a little bit. I gotta contribute, even if we're not
Yes.
together.
But
So
I just never would.
yeah,
I hate to hear people, because this is the point I was trying to make. I hate to hear people stress over that shit and miss huge milestones in their kids' lives because
mhm,
they chasing a check. This world is designed for you to chase a check. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right.
And every time you think you made enough, either some shit happens or they raising the cost of something else,
Oh yeah.
and you still gotta live fucking check to check. So in a bigger, I'm not even in a bigger sense. Um, what's bad is the most important thing is time.
Hmm.
But if you spend all of that time working, neglecting um everyone and everything, because after you finished working your 40 hours, now they're calling you to come in again to work an extra 12.
Yeah, that's
You just
OD.
you don't have the time that you need to contribute in ways that don't take no motherfucking money.
Yeah, because
So it
in
makes
that
people
case,
feel
it
like that's
feel
all they worth is a check.
mm, that's
I don't
when it gets like that. It's like you try to escape though. That's the way I feel. Like if you
No, you
working
might have
more
a
than
mortgage. You
necessary,
might have rent. Like rent now, man, especially now the white people was moving in.
oh, it's going up.
Yo, yo,
It's going up.
yo. It ain't even about, let me just work this extra hours so that I can buy myself something nice. It's like, nah, that 40 hours wasn't enough. Let me
Yeah,
work
you
these
gotta
extra
keep up.
hours to make it. To keep up. I gotta make this shit, make these ends meet.
But you know
But
what? You know what I never understood. Like for at one point, like my mother, she was renting a condo, right? And she lived there for like 5 years. I never understood why every year the rent would go up.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
probably trying to
why
get her
is
ass out
that?
of there.
And then
They
you
probably don't want her there.
advertising, nah, and then you advertising moving specials. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And but all the tenants, the longer you live there, the more you were paying, which is
Right.
crazy. I
Yeah,
never
but I mean,
understood that.
sometimes the landlord may even have, or the owner may even have plans. They may say, "All right, I'm gonna just move motherfuckers in here for like the next 2 years. I'm just gonna get as much money I can get off these motherfuckers within the next 2 years." But subliminally, they letting you know, get ready to move the fuck out because I might sell this shit. And
Hmm.
even my grandma told me that shit to my face. Oh, she goes, I don't know when I would decide to just sell this or sell that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. You get frustrated with dealing with people sometimes, and one day you just might you just might sell the shit. And
Hmm.
your tenants got to. I mean, raising the rent also is another way to get people out, so that you don't have to necessarily kick them out. They'll leave because it's like, you keep raising the rent, I can't afford this anymore. They leave, or they could raise the rent because they don't want you there. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
they
yeah.
may not want a particular family there. They may not. They may know that you can't afford this really like that. So I mean, you really never know what's on the homeowners. You never know what's on the homeowner's mind. There's so many tactics that people use to make you uncomfortable in your own fucking space. So I mean, maybe he wants to sell it. Maybe he's raising the rent to be selective about who lives in the condos.
Hmm. Well,
You
I
don't
don't
know.
know, man. I don't
They're
know,
not
but I
gonna tell you
always
the
wondered
truth.
about that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reasons I could think of. And then these landlords, they have things to pay for. If they're not a slumlord, they have things they have to pay for. They have to, every time you're fucking sink don't work, or your toilet or your tub, or every time you gotta pay somebody to, the drain is clogged, you gotta come pay somebody to snake this shit. And as costs raise around you, you gotta raise costs on your end too, so that you could be able to everything on the outside. You don't just collect money from tenants and then go home. You know what I'm saying? You have to, it's upkeep too.
Let me ask you this. Since we both are, somewhat involved with entertainment on different levels, respectively, I'm saying, but we are. Have you ever had to tell somebody, yo, bro, or yo, sis, you have no talent, you can't rap, you can't sing, you should hang it up, be a mortgage stockbroker, or do something other than be artistic? Because that's when keeping it real. I mean, how do you do that? Because no matter what, you can say, well, there's some things you got to work on, blah, blah, blah. But you know how it's going to come across to
them. I hate to sound, well, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I had a lot of experiences. Some stuff I just don't get a chance to go through. But it's not because it's a lesson that I won't learn. It's just not everything you learn has to be experienced. It just doesn't. You don't have, what I'm saying? You don't put your hand in the fire to know it's going to burn you. So I've never had to tell anybody that. Have I thought about it? Yes.
Yes.
But I can't even think of the right terminology for it. I'm something like a stage coach. I help people with that. So no, I haven't, and I don't necessarily offer the help, but I've had people come to me and say, listen, come to my studio session, come to my dance rehearsal, let me come to your house and just show you what I got. I've done that. But I would assume that whatever I had to say to those people, they're able to take that and use it.
Criticism.
Yeah, because I've told one young lady before that she should take voice lessons. I've had somebody ask me before, if you're not born with the voice, can you learn? And I'm like, yeah. Yes, you can. Yes, yes. There's people that can hold a note, but if you want to get technical, you want to learn about what you're doing. Yeah, there's places you can go for that. You can go to a vocal coach. You can go to singer lessons or whatever. You can do all that. But you'll be able to tell, because either you'll be too technical or you won't have that. You just won't have the it factor. It would just sound technical, like somebody taught you that shit and you just have no it factor about you, where certain things, the creativeness about it, it just flows off. You can learn to want to sing. You can go learn how to sing, shit like that. So to answer your question, no, I've never had to come out and say it. I've anything that I've told anybody, they've been able to kind of just take it and use it, and they've absolutely gotten better. Probably, better than they were. If I heard them again, I wouldn't be like, okay, you need to stop. Like, and does this category also include people that might be too old to be doing this shit?
Yeah.
I think you asked me this before, and I told you I don't think you ever too old to express yourself. I think if it's something you wanted to do, even if you wanted to make music because you just wanted to get some shit off your chest, music never gets old, and you're not too old to come up with new ideas. So I always think that you should express yourself. Now,
will become a ghost
trying to become a star. Look, things. See, nobody could figure out before what it took to be famous or what it took to get discovered. And up to a certain point, it was definitely about talent. But now that now if you know the formula, you know that it don't take no talent at all. It's about numbers and influence. That's all it is. So if you're a man of a certain age and people just love this shit out of you, there's no way you won't be offered some type of opportunity.
Right.
So no, I don't think anybody is too old to do anything. And hone your skills, then I think you should. I mean, even me, with as far as I've come, I still want to take vocal lessons. I still want to, but I just don't want to. I don't want to become so technical that I lose my edge. You know what I mean? Because you can hear when somebody went to school for it. You can hear it.
Yeah, you
You
start
can hear.
sounding like you singing opera out there.
It's just something about it. And you could tell when somebody just got the it factor. Basically, it's just raw. It's just natural. So yeah, I ain't never had to. Hopefully, I would never have. Nah, I ain't. Nah, I ain't. I ain't trying to burst nobody bubble like that. I ain't trying to do that.
Me, I'll be like, yo, let's write a song together. I'm saying, like, as far as if I'm dealing with like a rapper or something like that, I'm like, let's write a song together. And, while we're doing it, I'll be like, yo, maybe you should try this. I'm saying, maybe you should try that. And, before you know it, you start hearing certain things work itself out in further music that they do. You know what I'm saying? So I try
I
to,
find the people that are most sensitive are the writers and the producers. Let me not say producers. Excuse me. I find that the most sensitive are the writers and the beat makers. Big difference between beat maker and producer.
Oh yeah.
But the beat makers usually get a little sassy. They get a little sassy when you try to talk to them, and writers. But I think I know why. Now that I really think about it, I think I know why. Because remember, I broke down, who gets credit for what. I broke that down to you before. So it's like, so if I'm making a beat, if I'm producing no, not producer, because a producer tailor makes the beat for the artist, so they should have no problem taking direction from you. Nah, make the beat drop out right here. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add one more track here. They shouldn't have no problem with doing that because they customizing it for you. But a beat maker pretty much just makes the fucking beat and you just supposed to take it as is.
Yeah,
now I feel like when they get in their feelings about you telling them some shit like, nah, let's just tweak this a little bit. I think maybe it's because now they gotta give you credit for it. Just like writers too. If you just change a on to end, it's like you got to give them credit for it.
Wow, I had no idea it was like that.
What you think Beyonce's sitting around writing her own songs?
Of course not.
No. These people, let's say, like 7th Streeter will come to her and say, "Hey, I wrote a song for you," and Beyonce will listen to it, or her people will listen to it, and they'll be like, "Okay, yeah, this is good, but could we just change right here? See where I go right here? Yeah. We just."
Oh, they be like, "Nah, I don't like that."
Yeah, that sounds more like, nah, they're not gonna do that. Nah, I don't like that. They're not gonna do that. They're not, that'll turn you off. But they gotta be, yeah, but you know what? This sounds a little bit more like Beyonce. Could you just change that right? Yeah. Now you see written 7th Streeter Beyonce on the fucking credits. It goes.
So let me ask you this. I had a friend of mine who was messing with some label. I forgot what name it was, but he was working on a song with Deborah Cox, right? So the producer and her team had him come in and write like 3 different 3-verse songs for one beat, right? And what they did was they sat in front of all 3 of those songs and took lines from every song.
Wow.
And put it together into one verse. They're like, well, I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that. Put it all together. And before you know it just morphed into something else. I mean, it was still all right. But I mean, who gets all the creative control for that? Is it him or is it now her team also?
Both of them. Anybody who had a hand in it, because you know how fast people get sued. No, I said 4. I told them I'm the one who gave them the idea to put 4 instead of 5. They want credit for that fucking 4. In this business, niggas want what they want. They want they want what's old. Yeah, so everybody name gotta go in there. Now, unfortunately, once everybody name go in there, you gotta split all of that up into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not much is happening after that. It ain't, you know, I can't say it's too much money in that, but I mean, yeah, everybody ain't gotta go up there.
All right. So back to the topic though. So suppose somebody comes to you and says, "Yo, I got this single. You know, I want you to check it out, and I'd like some feedback." And then they give it to you, you hear it, and it's basura. I'm saying, and then the next time you see him.
Okay. We got dropped out real quick, y'all. Sorry. All right, so yeah, that does happen to me on a regular with somebody who send me some shit and say I want you to. But I feel like people send me shit knowing it's already fire because I haven't heard anything that was necessarily whack. And then I had to tell this one dude, I'm like, you knew this shit was fire, didn't you? You already knew that. You just wanted me to hear it. Yeah, you just wanted, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, a lot of that stuff just tells me something about myself. You know, the fact that nobody wants to even bring nothing to me, you know, less than good. So I damn, man, I don't even know what I would say. If I will start the conversation off like, hey, can I be honest with you?
Oh no.
You know. Yeah, I do say that. Can I be honest with you?
Then they be like, yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay. Okay. This is the first thing that comes to my head for me to say. Hey, especially if they say it's not really done yet. I say, okay, when's the next time you go back to the studio?
Oh, okay, all right.
And they'll say, oh, you know, next week, whatever. Hey, do you mind if I could join in your session? And, you know, I'll point out exactly, you know, 1 or 2 things that you could do to, you know, oh, you know, usually it's like, yeah, hell yeah, you in the studio with me, hell yeah, all right, cool, you know. But luckily, like, even with songs that's made it to this platform, like, people will send it to me in their DMs first, like, what you think? And it's surprising. I'm like that's what happened with Concrete.
Mm-hmm. That song was hard though.
Yo,
I mean, like, come on now.
My heart was in my stomach because I'm like, yo, if this shit is whack and I have to go back and because he's waiting. You heard it yet? I'm like, fuck. All right, I'm gonna listen to it right now. And when the beat came on, my head was just knocking. I said, yo, and then, you know, the bars was there. So, fortunately, I was able to tell him, like, yo, this shit is fire. But, I mean, but I haven't had much. Damn. I've heard wax songs and told people, like, yo, listen to this shit real quick.
Like, you know, somebody sent you poopity scoop or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
You'd be like, oh, I'm not the right judge. I'm not the right judge for this type of music.
I don't know. You gotta.
You know, I've been into country music lately, so.
Yeah. I don't know why I just don't even listen like that anymore. But I mean, I guess my time will come, or maybe not. That's why I like that people say, I don't be knowing how to talk to you. I be a little bit intimidated. Yeah, be intimidated so you come at me correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Exactly.
let's talk about all the fuck shit later. You got some fire, let me hear it. Oh, all right. Sometimes it don't be like 100%, but I be like, what you want me to do with this? You want me to play it? What you want me to do? Would you play it? Like, yeah, I'm like, I play it, but I mean, like, what the fuck? What you want me to do? You send this to me, like, do you think this is fire? Do you need help?
Well, I mean, I think that's what the intentions are. Especially when they approach somebody like you, they gonna be like, well, if she likes it, she's gonna want to get behind it for free. You know what I mean, or something like that. So
yeah, because I share shit all the time, but people gotta know that I could be just posting myself all day, or I could just be posting shit R&R live all day, but my page is genuine. It's just genuine. It's whatever I feel, whatever I see that that I genuinely like. That's what I post. Or if I have some involvement, I'll post it. But like I got annoyed because I kept seeing one time, hey, could you share this? Could you share this? Listen. This is not no fucking share for share Instagram.
No, it's not.
This is not what we doing. This shit is a reflection of me. So I'm not posting any of your dumb shit. I'm not doing that. It has to make me laugh. It has to make me cry. It has to, it has to make me. It has to make me feel away. I have to feel, if I feel people could benefit from it, that's what I'm doing. If I want people to pay attention, that's what I'm doing. So just know, you people, if I ever reposted your shit, because I fucks with it or I fucks with you, or both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Well, I don't know, it's 2:00. Y'all people act like y'all be scared to call in, but let me just go into the chat room real quick because I have to I gotta get ready to receive the boy.
Yes.
The boy comes home soon. Alright, so salute to Amazing Perfection, Flat Bastard Stacy, Jean Paul salute, Mac J salute, V Holla salute. Who else we got in here? Mills, Mr. Freckles. Hello, Vic Vega, what's goody? That's all I see. All right, so anything came before we got out of here?
Oh yeah, let me plug something real quick.
Yeah.
In the vein of artistry, check it out. Within the next few days you will be seeing a video called "Life in the Hood" by yours truly. CAINE, aka Scotty Beeman. So be on the lookout for that. Look at my Instagram.
Is it just a video, or is it like a movie type of thing?
It's more, it's like a story. Listen, most of my videos that I do, me personally, now I'm not talking about features or anything like that. There's going to be a storyline, a theme, something like that. So, it definitely has something that people can relate to, and they're going to enjoy. It's going to be heartfelt, and it's good music. And just check my Instagram and my YouTube. It's Scotty Beeman CT. That's both platforms, and feel free to leave your feedback and share and comment and all that. All that.
Well, maybe we should have a thing. I don't know, where everybody just tunes in. We all watch together.
Ooh, I kind of like that. I do like that, Rich. We gotta have some conversations, Rich. All right, and we could critique it and everything. I would like that.
Yeah.
I would definitely. So look out for Life in the Hood. We're gonna preview it. We're gonna premiere it on the network. If the producer sees fit.
That way, you lead everybody here to watch it at once, and wherever you want to share it after.
Yeah, I like that. I like.
You get it? You get me, eh?
I get you.
All right, so good. That's exciting. Yeah. What else? What else? What else?
Also, you know, we I could plug the business too.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So check it out. Tasmanian Trucking is a family-owned, black-owned business. Ran by my family and myself. We are currently seeking drivers who would like to, you know, do routes for like Amazon, Walmart, large carriers, some grocery stores on the way also. All you gotta have is, clean criminal background for the last 7 years and no major driving violations or infractions. Um, and be flexible. So, hit my inbox, hit my DM, Scotty Beeman CT, and we could talk it out. We paying money, and we trying to put our people to work. So, contact me.
Nice. If you put something up, well, I mean, I guess you pretty much said it here. But if you want to do do like a community report, also we could set that up. Same way I did for the back to school stuff. The young ladies were
Yeah, I
doing.
remember that. Yep.
So if you Rich. Rich heard all the qualifications for the job. He said, "Oh well, I can't apply." But great luck.
Oh no!
That's just. He said the past 7 years though, Rich. If you
Yeah,
good,
the past 7 years.
if in the past 7 years you've been a good boy,
Yeah.
then you good money. You good money.
Oh, and also you just have to have a regular driver's license, no Class A, air brake, none of that. Just have a clean driving history and a motor vehicle license.
All right, cool. Yes, if you ever wanted to do a community report to just promote that and then share it, as a job opportunity. I mean, you should definitely be, which is a reckless job. You should definitely be putting it, just make a post. Like somebody did that before. They were looking for security guards, out here to work in a Empire State Building, I think, or some shit like that. And as soon as I posted it, people started hitting me up. So,
all right, I will.
Just see, because since it's family owned, I would assume like you really need people to help. Not like these corporations that just
And the thing is, the contracts coming in so fast, we don't have enough personnel to satisfy. So we got to turn down things. So feel free to hit me up. Okay.
And this is Connecticut, right?
We're servicing New England, so we have a lot of runs in New York, Vermont, Boston. And right here in Connecticut also.
Okay. All right. Cool. So I hope I heard that.
I'll be out in Schenectady tonight. I think I'll be out in Schenectady tonight, actually.
Schenectady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all, please spread the word. If you're looking for a job, if you drive, clean criminal history in the past 7 years, regular driver's license, and be flexible, then get you a job.
Yeah.
As for me, nothing crazy. A lot of stuff I can't talk about, but I'll always let y'all know once it goes down. So for right now, just make sure if y'all haven't already, please go and watch season 3, episode 5 of Let's Go. See your girl Nikki Jean up on there doing her candy thing.
Mhm. I peeped it too, by the way. I ain't saying it, but I peeped it on the low.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Season's almost over. So, I mean, I love it because I'm just like I be in a zone when I'm watching because I've been a fan, and then when I see myself, I snap out of it. And that's when I'm becoming critical. Like,
yeah,
maybe I won't smile so much next time.
Exactly.
Let me do this. Let me do that. But yeah, same jitters I had when I first had to hear myself. In music, I couldn't listen, but I'm getting used to it. To see it.
I just want to congratulate you too, because you were definitely doing your thing, and I do catch a few episodes of that show, and it's lit. And everybody need to go check that out because it's really worth the watch.
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely a movement, like and I wanted to move into being a director one day. It's just funny that this year, everything that I had set as a long term goal, the opportunity presented itself this year. So now I have a list of new goals to set, and directing the video is one of them. So I'm definitely paying attention to. I'm seeing the work that goes in it. That's why when I had class on here before, and when I interviewed him for Next Up, I asked him like, how the hell do you keep up with all of these people? And even the people that look the most consistent, you find out they go through things too. So you might find 1 or 2 episodes without them. But I just watch how he works. He just really makes everything happen. So hard job, but he does it. So yeah, just go watch that. I still gotta give y'all the information on when Dr. Oz is coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it. Oh, models. Even if you're not a model, if you're just sexy and heavily melanated, you don't have too much obvious surgical work done.
She said obvious.
Right. You know how that looks. Please hit me up. There's a couple of females that I want to hit up personally. Exactly. But there's something huge. There's something huge going on. And guess what? You heifers will be getting paid. So I don't know what's taking y'all so long to to reach out. But please reach out and get yourself some shine. And you don't gotta worry about your shape or your size. As long as it's is appealing. You don't gotta be too. You don't have to worry about being too skinny. You don't gotta worry about being too big. You just gotta be a beautiful, chocolatey woman.
Yeah.
With some sex appeal, and you want to get paid, and you don't mind, being a new vision of what a vixen is, because that's what we doing, changing the narrative on this vixen shit. All right, just hit me up if you got friends. Just lead me to as many girls as you can. The girls that I feel that are like just they represent, they're like a good. Think Keisha from Belly. Think Keisha from Belly. All right.
That's easy.
Yeah. That's what our leading ladies should look like. But we need a group of girls. Mills ain't said, can they bring these Snapchat filters?
Yeah, no filters.
No filters. Okay. Also, but yeah, if you know any girls, blah 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 blah, everything I just said, just hit me with my inbox, call me, text me, whatever. Let me know. Let me check them out. If I'm sending you off the rip, I'm sending you a private little package, and I'm sending you directly to who you need to be going to. Other than that, if you hit me up and say you're interested, I will send all your information along, but it's going to be a thing where you got to kind of show up and let them see you, talk to you in person type of thing. But, I have a couple girls that I feel are just A1, and I'm going to pass them right through. Vic, if you know a girl and she lives out here in New York, tell her she will get paid, and tell her to hit me up, or let me see her Instagram so I can see what she look like. All right. Also tonight, make sure you tune in to Let's Talk That Shit, 9:30 with D Holla, my nigga Mac J, and recently added Amazing Confections.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who knows? I don't know what they're gonna talk about tonight, but like I said, it's still one of my favorite shows. So I'll be there. Please, if you see D Holla in the chat room, please sit him down. All right, so that's it. Yeah. King, give them your social media, and then we could break out.
Oh yeah. All right. So you can reach me on Instagram at Cain_Marco_. If you have any show suggestions, or you want to reach out, get to know me better, for my music page and everything, or anything else, You can reach me at Scotty Beeman 860 on Instagram. Or for YouTube, it's Scotty Beeman CT. And for my Gmail, hit me up at it's Scotty Beeman at gmail.com.
Yeah. All right, cool. For me, my IG is Nikki _G or Nikki _ so people don't put double.
Double underscore.
You make sure people don't write Nikki _ No, that's not it.
They don't put the @ symbol on.
That is Nikki _G. And my Twitter is at the real Coley B. My PayPal is nikkibjean@gmail.com. My YouTube, I mean, I got 2 accounts, but the one for Nikki Jean, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, cause I don't like to constantly be in people's faces. So I'm gonna figure out what to do with my YouTube. But I do have. If you went straight to my page and you wanted to see everything, if you wanted to see, everything, where I've been or what I've done, I have like videos and shit like that in a playlist that shows all of my little things. So yeah, that's about it. So next week, you know what I want to do? I've been meaning to put this up all week, but I kind of want to push people to call in even more, especially people who have things to get off their chest or they just need clarity about certain things. And even though, like we had our issue Friday with our favorite couple.
Oh wow, that was
Oof. It's still it made me think about it. Just made me think about it. Even if you a couple, and you don't have to air everything out, but if there's just like a situation, if it's a situation and you need some clarity, or you want to know who's right, who's wrong, blah 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 blah. Like I don't mind. Like call in, definitely. Let's turn this shit all the way up. So I'm gonna think about some more stuff to do, just so that it's open to more people. But just please don't hesitate to call. Don't hesitate to write. This is a safe space.
Unless you beat with mine, that's a sure is. Oh.
Bruh. All right. We're about to get out of here. All right. So make sure you tune in next week for another session of social therapy. Yeah. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Hello? You.